What is up, y'all? I'm just here. I just came back in from a nice walk with my son on this lovely fall day. I figured, even though I did my main workout, I figured get the little boy outside so he can get some fresh air. And why not burn a little more calories while you're at it, right? I know that's right. But as I walk, I do one or two things. Most of the time I pray as I walk. You know, the scenery is just so beautiful where I live within my community. And, you know, I don't know, when I'm outside, I kind of feel close to God. It may sound corny, don't know if anyone else understands, but yeah, so ultimately I pray when I'm walking. Or I think about certain things. I have a lot of aha moments. Hold on, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. Before I was interrupted, let me speak kind of quietly, because if he feels like I'm on the phone or I'm filming something, then it becomes a whole thing. You know, toddlers. So yeah, pretty much when I'm walking, I also think and have a lot of aha moments, light bulb moments, process certain things that I may be currently experiencing. And y'all know I dropped, you know, my single Do You Hear Me, which is available on all digital streaming platforms. So go run them streams up. But, you know, and I'm thankful because I have had a good amount of people who are in my world who have supported me by downloading, streaming, purchasing, of course, sharing, reposting. Like, that's been great. But you also always notice that within your world there will be those who don't really support the way they should, or don't support especially the way that you may support them. To all my fellow artists and creatives out there, whatever art it is that you do, don't let that sidetrack you. Try not to get caught up in that too much. Process how you feel. See what you need to see. Adjust accordingly, because sometimes it may mean maybe you don't need to be going as hard for this person if that's what you're feeling. Or maybe it may mean, no, I'm gonna still be the supportive person that I am, but I just see how this person is. Whatever, adjust accordingly. But just know, and I always say to people, there are three things that happen in life where you learn a lot about the people in your world. When you're about to get married, you learn a lot about the people in your world, or people who know you in general. When you're about to have a child, you learn a lot about the people in your world. And when you share your art with the world, whatever that is, those are the three major things where you will see who's really supportive, who really rocks with you, who really wants you to do well, from those who really don't, from those who may be low-key jealous, for those who it may be hard for them to cheer you on because it reminds them of the very things that they're not doing that they wish they could be doing in their lives. So, you know, or some are just so caught up in their own life and what's going on, they're not even mentally, emotionally, physically even present to try to enter into being happy for you. But don't let those things, regardless of what the why is and why you're not being supported from certain individuals, don't let that slow you down or second guess what God has given you, second guess your gift, second guess whatever it is that you're doing. You just keep forging forward. Once again, make a mental note, process whatever you're feeling, and go forward. You know what I'm saying? But still do you to the best of your ability. Still go hard. You know, I've been working on quite a few different brands over the years, and I don't get a lot of support on most days, right? So I wasn't expecting to get overwhelming support when I dropped my song, right? I was surprised at a lot of the love and support I was getting, because I'm a realist. So in my mind, girl, complex simplicity, a lot of people wasn't really actively supporting you that are in your world, you know what I'm saying, or who are connected to you. You know, move with finesse. People don't be going hard for you like that. They not showing up to your dance classes like that. They not sharing, reposting like that, right? Or my podcast, Can I Talk with Chanel? They not tuning in like that. So in my mind, I already know I got to work my record. I'm already ready to roll up them sleeves. I know what I got to do, right? I'm trying to win the people who don't know me over, not the people who know me. I don't have major expectations for a lot of the people who know me, you know? So I just let that fuel me to go harder and just continue to believe in myself and what it is that I've been assigned to do. And I get it, because like I said, I'm the unorthodox gospel singer, inspirational artist, right? Meaning, oh, she got that dance brand move of finesse where she dancing sensually. I already know what some of the church folk who are connected to me are probably saying. Some people who have been connected to me in certain church settings, whether that may be college or whatever, I could imagine what's being said. But for me, say what you want. Chanel's still on her path to do what she knows she's been called to do, and that's just what it is, right? Regardless of whatever I'm doing over here, I know I was called over here to do this, and I'm gonna make sure that I am over here doing this, right? Look, God will deal with me with whatever he needs to deal with me with, right? But at the end of the day, just forge forward and do whatever it is that you're doing, right? With your art, share it with the world. Don't let that scare you. Everybody ain't gonna like what you're doing. That's just the reality of the situation. Everybody not gonna like your art. It ain't for everybody, and that's okay. You want to make sure you're attracting the people who your art is for, right? Who get it and who rock with it. Don't spend so much time focusing on the people who you feel are naysayers or who may not like what you give it. That's all good. Do you still, you know what I'm saying? Still go hard, right? Because your art is for somebody. So keep going. It's for a whole community of people. And they gonna find you and you gonna find them. So keep going, right? So I just wanted to kind of give that word of encouragement, right? And unsolicited advice. But yeah, and another thing I'll say before I end on this note, a lot of us Black folk talk about supporting Black businesses. Well, let's start supporting Black artists and Black creatives. Let's put our money where our mouth is, right? You know what I'm saying? For me, we ain't gotta be the best of friends. We ain't gotta hang out every day. We ain't even gotta talk like that. But if you're doing something and I'm like, yo, that's dope, and they're going hard, I'ma support it regardless, right? So a lot of us, even those of us who are Christians, we gotta check all of this up in here sometimes too. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we be all up in our feelings for whatever reasons, and we don't support certain things, but we want people to support us in what we do. Anyway, let me get off the line. Talk to y'all later.